Magandang gabi. Ito naman, parang idugtog natin yung paliwanag kung ano nangyari kanina sa hearing ni Sara sa impeachment. Ito, tututok tayo ngayon sa yung notice of disallowance. Ang suma total nito ay hindi pa pala final, ladies and gentlemen. Hindi pa pala final yung desisyon ng COA na inamin mismo ng taga-COA na testigo na hindi pa final. So pakinggan muna natin ang ating musika para kay Sara.
Sara, Sara, wala nang iba. Sara, Sara lang pag-asa. Sara, Sara, siya lang makapakulong. Mga kontraktor ubusin niya. Si BBM Sandro ikulong niya. Si Tamba Zaldi ikulong niya. Tapang at malasang itibalik para bayan ay manahimik. Durugin ang sindikato sa korte, sa DPUA, sa DS Void, sa PhilHealth.
Okay, ito na tayo.
Sa Pilipinas, kilala ang tindi. Hindi kayang bayaran ni numan ang kanyang prinsipyo. Kapag may inapi, siya ang nariyan. Kapag may bayaran, siya ang hadlang. Hindi siya tiklop sa pananakot ng iilan. Hindi siya alila ng sino mang mayaman. Kung ang kapangyarihan nila ay inaabuso, hinahawi niya yan mano-mano. Kapag ang taong bayan ang nasasakal, siya ang unang sumusugot, tumatagal. Hindi pera ang sukatan ng halaga, kundi kung sino ang lumalaban para sa masa. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Kakapin ang naaapi, kalaban ng sakim na mandarambong. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Hindi kayang bilhin ang puso niyang matibay. Mga magnanakaw sa pondo ng bayan, nanginginig kapag siya ang nandyan. Bawat piso, bawat sentimo, kailangang sagutin sa mata ng tao. Walang ngiti para sa mandarambong, walang pwesto para sa sumisipsip. Kapag ang hustisya ang pinag-uusapan, siya ang bantay sa gitna ng laban. Kung may nilulunod ang kasinungalingan, siya ang boses na hindi tatahimik. Sa bawat galaw ng mapagsamantala, may salubong na paninindigan niya. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Kakampi ng naaapi, kalaban ng sakit na buwaya. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Hindi kayang bilhin ang puso niyang matibay. Hindi lahat ng malakas ay tama, hindi lahat ng tahimik ay duwag. Kapag ang bayan ang pinagkakaitan, siya ang unang humaharap. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Kakampi ng naaapi, kalaban ng sakit na buwaya.
Good morning, Sikla.
Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Sa taong bayan nagkatayo, hanggang dulo ang paninindigan.
Okay. Dito naman tayo ngayon. Ito ang pag-usapan po natin ay yung pagpatuloy ng aking analysis sa nangyari sa hearing kanina. Dito tututok tayo sa pag-aamin ng auditor ng COA na siyang nag-audit kay Sara. Hindi pa pala pantay. At saka parang may pagpapakita na rin na nagkamali na siya sa kanyang pagsasabi, Audit Observation Memorandum, AOM, at saka yung kanyang mga desisyon. So, nakita natin na may butas ang desisyon ng COA sa mga confidential fund audit laban sa kay Sara Duterte. Dito pakinggan po natin. Magaling talaga na abogado si Kwan. Si Attorney Pua, parang ako. Ito
Po. Yes, sir. At nabanggit nyo rin po na sumagot ang OVP dito sa
Ito tayo mo pisa.
Under 4.2 of the joint circular, all allocations of CF and or IF shall be supported with fiscal and financial plan indicating the proposed amount allocated for each program, project, and activity where disbursements pertaining to the CE and IE shall be based.
Tama po. Thank you po, Mr. Witness. Dito po sa kanilang fiscal and financial plan, the program stated is actually the Good Government Program. Tama po ba? Yung binabasa ko lang.
Based on the document, yes.
Based on the document. At ang expected outcome ay safe implementation of OVP initiatives and confidence building. Based on the document.
Based on the document, yes.
At ang physical target will be number of areas with surveillance and confidential activities conducted or monitored. Tama po ba?
Yes.
As well as the number of activities.
Mhm.
Tama po ba? At ayon po dun sa binasa nyo, wala naman pong guidelines on how specific it would be. Correct?
Well, nakalagay po kasi dito, dapat i-indicate yung each program, activity, and project na pagbabasihan ng disbursement ng CF.
Apo. I won't argue with you. So basically, yung finding niyo po is based on your assessment as an auditor.
Or since it is a plan, dapat po naka-indicate talaga dito kung paano nila gagastusin yung kanilang confidential fund.
That's okay. Yes, I'll accept that answer. Now, nabanggit nyo rin po na hindi po nag-submit ng DEPs and or document evidencing payment. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
At yun po ay inilagay nyo sa inyong AOM. Tama
Yes,
po?
yes, sir.
At nabanggit nyo rin po na sumagot ang OVP dito sa AOM na to. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Tama po. At pagdating po doon sa sunod na step, which is the notice of suspension, tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me na hindi na po na-carry over yung issue doon sa fiscal and financial plan?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So ibig sabihin, tinanggap nyo po yung explanation.
Well, ang purpose po kasi namin kung bakit namin ni-require yung specific confidential activities dun sa PFP is para makita kung paano gagastusin noong OPP yung kanilang confidential fund. Pero since nilagay naman na po nila doon sa kanilang revised accomplishment report yung specific confidential activities and even submitted documentary evidence of payment. So, hindi na po namin hinanap ulit yung fiscal and financial plan.
Okay. Salamat po. Thank you for that answer. Ngayon po, kasi kanina, kahapon actually, not kanina, sinasabi nyo walang sinubmit. Ang ibig nyo lang pong sabihin sa walang sinubmit is at the time na bago kayo mag-issue ng AOM. Tama po ba?
Walang sinamit po na
Walang sinubmit na DEPs, for example.
After, yes po, kasi sinamit po nila yung DEPs after we issued both AOMs po.
Opo, thank you po. Ngayon, punta naman po tayo doon sa notice of suspension. Nandun pa po kayo di ba, ng notice of suspension?
Yes, sir.
And you suspended in audit the amount of 125 million. We are showing him a copy of the notice of suspension, Your Honor. This is Exhibit D-1-107-OVP for the reference of the Honorable Court.
NP-1-13-A on the part of the prosecution.
Okay. So, dito po, as you mentioned earlier, you were satisfied with already the submission of the accomplishment report ng OVP. That's why nawala na po yung issue sa physical and financial.
Hindi po ako satisfied as dahil compliant yung accomplishment report nila, kundi dahil nilagay lang nila yung specific confidential activities na pinagamitan ng kanilang pondo.
Opo. So, nawala na po yung sa PFP na findings sa AOM
Based on the, yes po.
based on the NS. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ngayon, pagdating dito sa notice of suspension, I just wanted to focus on doon sa documentary evidencing success pagdating sa rewards.
Yes, sir.
Nabanggit nyo po, this is 4.8.5 paragraph B specifically of the joint circular, correct?
Yes, sir.
And yun din po yung nakasaad dito sa notice of suspension na reference, meaning the provision of the JC
Yes, sir.
specified. Yes. At nabanggit nyo rin po kahapon na wala pong guidelines specifically under 4.8.5 that shows how specific you should be in terms of the documents evidencing success. Tama
Wala
po ba?
po akong na-mention na walang specific guidelines po. Ang sabi ko lang, hindi sinabi kung anong specific document yung hinihingi.
Wala, may sinabi ko po kayong walang prescribed format, basically.
Your Honor, please misleading the witness.
Wala namang standard format na susundin ni Sarah. So kung nagkamali, kung hindi nasunod ni Sarah noon, parang ang finding sila ay mali si Sarah. Pero wala naman palang, after all, wala palang guideline na susundin. Pakinggan na, magdidebate sila ni Puwa, nakipagdebate si Attorney Lorna Kapunan.
To my recollection, did not say that. He said that in accordance with 4.8.5, these are the requirements A, B, and C. And the submissions of the Vice President and the DepEd are not compliant, Your Honor.
Can we
With
ask
the
for a
indulgence of
readback?
counsels for the parties, Mr. Wamil, base po sa guidelines, hindi tulad ng ibang mga format na sinasubmit na may pro forma na nasa annex nung 2015-1, wala pong pro forma na pag-liquidate sang-ayon sa na dokumento sang-ayon sa 4.8.5.
Yes, Your Honor, based on this provision po.
Yes.
May ibang provision bang nagre-require ng specific na paraan?
Wala na po, Your Honor. Ito lang
Wala.
po, 4.8.5.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Witness.
You may
So
proceed,
at least
counsel.
kinlaro ni
Thank you,
Mrs.
Your
Escudero.
Honor.
Wala palang
Now-
sundan.
Pagdating po sa OVP, alam niyo po ba kung sumagot sila sa notice of suspension na ito within the prescribed period given under the notice of suspension?
Sa notice, wala na po ako sa ICFO nung
Wala na po
nag-submit
kayo.
sila ng response.
Okay po. So I will no longer ask you about that. Probably for another witness na lang po. Punta na lang po tayo sa OVP confidential funds for 2023. You confirm, Mr. Witness, na ang OVP confidential funds for 2023 ay nakapag-issue rin kayo ng AOMs for the first, second, and third quarter. Tama po ba?
For the first and second lang po kasi yung third quarter,
By the way, ang AOM pala, ibig sabihin, Audit Observation Memorandum. So kung ano nakita ng auditor sa sinumiti ni Sarah, ay maglalagay sila, gagawa sila ng Audit Memorandum. Sa Audit Memorandum, yung observation niya, ilalagay niya ron.
nag-drop po
At
ako.
yung AOM ay papadala sa opisina kung sinong opisina ang nagsumite ng mga resibo at ibabalik sa opisina na yan kung hindi tama sa tingin ng auditor ang mga resibo na sinumite.
Hindi ko na po naabutan yung issuance nun dahil nag-transfer out na po.
Andyan si Eming Pascual, andyan si Lordan Suban, yung mga traidor ng bayan.
Okay. Okay. At hindi na rin po alam kung, just if you're aware, kung sumagot ang OVP doon sa mga AOMs ninyo. Hindi na rin po alam yan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. Diretso na lang po tayo sa DepEd. Para hindi na po tayo tumagal. Sa DepEd po, nakapag-issue rin po kayo ng AOMs. Tama? At least for the first and second quarter nung nandun pa po kayo.
Yes, sir.
Tama po.
Apo.
And kanina po, pinag-uusapan po natin yung mga disbursement vouchers ng DepEd.
Okay, salamat.
Kung saan
Meridian and
natukoy
Daddy,
nyo doon
nakapalo na
na
sa TikTok.
hindi compliant dahil MOOE yung nakasulat sa disbursement vouchers. Tama po ba? Naalala niyo po yun?
Sinagot ko lang po yung tanong ni Attorney Lorna kanina.
At ang tanong niyo, ang sagot niyo po, natatandaan niyo po ba yung sagot niyo? Ay MOOE siya at hindi confidential funds.
Yes po.
Now, Mr. Witness, I will show you a page of the General Appropriations Act. Can I have that copy? And for reference, Your Honors, this is Exhibit D-1-14-DE, Your Honors. And D-1-42-DE for the defense.
Counsel may approach the witness as well as counsel for the panel of prosecutors.
Ito lang man, titignan ko. So, dito po sa page 376, volume 118, number 52, ng General Appropriations Act FY 2023, klarong-klaro po na ang confidential, intelligence, and extraordinary expenses is under maintenance and other operating expenses, which is the MOOE.
Pero if I may clarify lang po kasi,
Yes po.
yung MOOE kasi is very broad. So
Yes
hindi
po.
lang confidential fund yung covered niya.
Apo, we will get to that, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please.
DV. Saan nakasulat? Thank you. Kaya po dito, sa ating naging disbursement
Your
voucher,
Honor, with due respect to counsel.
yes, of
With
course.
permission of
Manifestation
Attorney
again in the
Poa, yes.
document. Again, this
Observations
document,
and manifestations, counsel?
Your Honor, this document violates the original document rule. First, it is a photocopy. It is not even a photocopy of anything that is certified, Your Honor. Although, under the original document rule, you can dispense with the presentation of the original. If you present the original first and then substitute a copy, because a copy, a photocopy, is now considered likewise, if properly authenticated, as an original. This is a scrap of paper, Your Honor. We don't even know. General Appropriations Act. Of who? Of which administration? And consisting of how many pages, Your Honor?
Saan?
This particular document, Your Honor, should not even be testified to because we don't know its provenance. For all we know, we don't know where this document came from.
Your Honors, may I
We
comment?
object, therefore, to this document.
Maybe
Your
comment?
Honor.
What is the comment of Attorney Poa?
Your Honors, the copy we are showing is actually a certified true copy of the Commission on Audit, certified by Davin E. Bakay. Your Honors.
Certified true copy of the part of the GA?
Yes, Your Honors.
Anyway, counsel, we will be ruling on the admissibility of these documents when the formal offer is made after the presentation of evidence in chief by the respondents.
We submit, Your Honor, but as another observation, Your Honor, we are aware, I think counsel is aware, that if you produce and you ask questions on a portion of a document, then you are compelled to produce the whole document, Your Honor. We want this on file. Produce the whole GAA. For all we know, Your Honor, there may be provisions in that GAA which contradicts the provision he's saying. So he is compelled under the rules, Your Honor. In addition to the rules of admissibility, he is compelled to produce the whole GAA. And we want that on record, Your Honor.
Presiding officer has already ruled
Ay,
the
nakasama
manifestation and objection of the counsel is duly noted. Counsel may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And under the disbursement
Hindi pinansin
voucher,
ang objection ni
Exhibit D-1-58-DE, nakasulat po na MOOE, replenishment of cash advance under maintenance and other operating expenses authorized under page 376 of RA number 11936, which is precisely the page of the GAA.
Pero marami po kasing nakalagay na expense items under MOOE in this page.
Magandang umaga,
Okay, we
Kevin.
will accept that answer, Mr. Witness.
Wala nga napatunayan na binulsa ni Sara ang pera. Hanggang
Now,
ngayon.
Mr. Witness, Pagdating po sa DepEd confidential funds, as you mentioned, you issued the first 2 AOMs.
Yes, sir.
Tama po. I mean, AOM for the first and
audit
second quarter.
or
Right.
observation memorandum.
Pero hindi nyo na po natanggap yung response.
Hindi
Kasi
na-
wala na kayo sa ICFAO.
Yes, sir.
But would you know, just curious, would you know kung ano yung present status nitong mga AOMs na to?
Hindi po. I don't have personal knowledge about that.
Okay. So you wouldn't know of whether may credit notice o wala.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but since you're an auditor, ano po ang ibig sabihin ng credit notice para sa isang auditor?
Kapag sinabing credit notice, yung document submitted ay already passed in audit na po.
Opo, pass in audit, meaning allowed?
Yes po.
Allowed in
But subject to the reopening of the audit later
Opo.
on po.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Witness. Ngayon, Mr. Witness, since hanggang doon lang naman, no, yung naging saklaw talaga ng inyong service, I don't want to prolong this any longer.
Tabo, yung mga prosecutor, si Suwan, yung mga congressman nakikinig, hindi nila alam, ngayon lang nila narinig itong katotohanan na hindi pala ganun. Na hindi pa pala hindi naman pala bastos ang ginawa ni Sarah.
Gusto ko lang makita, based on your findings, AOM, diba? Tapos yung notice of suspension para sa OVP and the AOMs for DepEd, these are preliminary findings, correct?
Yes po, kasi nire-require pa naman sa agency na mag-justify yung findings and submit the documents being sought po dun sa...
Opo. At based po dito sa findings ninyo, wala namang pong expressly nakasulat na may misappropriation at this point.
Actually, yung presumption of misuse kasi nasa item 8.3 na kapag hindi nag-liquidate or failure of liquidation of the accountable officers upon due demand shall be a prima facie evidence that such fund has been put to
I am-
personal benefit or misuse.
Yes. But I'm just asking for the response na meron po bang expressly nakasulat sa mga findings ninyo?
Ask and answer, Your Honor. It is in
That is a
8.3.
presumption po. So hindi
Opo.
kailangan isabihin.
May expressly po ba na nakasulat na may ni isang kusing na napunta sa bulsa ng Vice Presidente?
Ask and answer, Your Honor. This, wait, don't answer.
Wala, hindi pa natanong yan.
Uy.
Uy, doon na tira. Ang tanong, simple lang. May nakita ba kayong ebidensya na napunta sa bulsa ni Sarah ang pera? Sabi ni Kapunan, ask and answer. Hindi ngayon pa lang itanong eh. Sinasabi na natanong na at nasagot.
That question, Your Honor, has been asked and answered.
Sustained,
Your Honor.
Sustained counsel, I think where you're getting at, modify your question. You can get it.
Okay. So, basically po, ang findings nyo ay preliminary lamang. Wala pong any conclusive finding pa as to any misappropriation. Yun lang po ang tanong ko.
Ang sabi kasi sa circular, upon failure to liquidate,
No,
meron
I
ng
am asking,
presumption.
Your Honor.
Ask and answer, Your Honor.
No,
He
the
already
witness-
said,
If
Di
it's,
pa nga
The witness is
nakapagtanong.
not
Hindi pa tanong, tapos sa objection ka ask and answer, di pa nga nakapagtanong.
responsive. Kindly respond. I think the question is quite simple,
Yun lang naman
Mr.
po.
Wamil.
preliminary pa lang. So wala pang any conclusive finding as to any misappropriation.
Yan lang.
Yun na lang po. Para lang po masagot nyo na ng diretso.
Hindi naman po kasi kailangang i-state doon sa findings.
Again, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Let the presiding officer be the one to do it, or try to do it. Kapag ka nag-issue po kayo ng AOM, Audit Observation Memorandum, failure to liquidate na po ba yun? O may mga observation pa lang kayo? Kailan masasabing may failure to liquidate na? No? Pag may notice of disallowance na, notice of suspension, o AOM pa lang?
Nakalagay po kasi sa joint circular, Your Honor, under 8.3, failure to liquidate by the accountable officer upon due demand shall be a prima facie evidence.
Opo, again, Mr. Wamila, yung pag-issue niyo po ba ng AOM, pasok na sa failure to liquidate upon due demand o hindi pa po?
Hindi pa po sa AOM, Your Honor.
Kasi wala pong due demand sa AOM.
Yes po.
At masasabi mo rin bang wala pang failure to liquidate o meron na?
Pag sa AOM po wala, pero pag sa NS po, since meron ng first issuance which is considered as demand, so meron na po sa NS.
So
As per
AOM
sa-
wala pa, pag NS meron
Meron
ng
na.
meron ng demand at
Opo.
meron ng failure to liquidate.
Opo, since sa AOM po, nire-require na silang i-justify and i-submit yung mga documents na hindi nila na-submit.
Pero sa AOM, wala pa nga ganun.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel, your witness.
Thank you. And lastly, gusto ko lang to ma-clarify. Of course, the witness was a state auditor of the ICFAO. So recommendatory lang po ang function ninyo. Hindi po kayo nagde-decide pagdating sa, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa notice of disallowance.
Opo
Tama
naman.
po ba?
Yes po. It's the function of the commission proper.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wamil, Attorney Wamil. I thank you for your patience. That is all for this witness, Your Honor.
Thank
unless
you,
there's anything else.
counsel for respondent. Redirect, if any, counsel for the panel of prosecutors.
Yes, Your Honor, with your permission.
Counsel may proceed
Few
with her
questions
redirect.
on the redirect. Mr. Witness, tinanong sa'yo ng counsel for the respondent kung meron kang special training para mag-audit ng confidential funds. Kailangan ba ng special training para mag-audit ng confidential funds?
No, ma'am.
Hindi.
Hindi po.
Okay. At ang basehan mo, sinabi mo, when you answered is, ang basehan mo ay itong joint circular.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Sige, tanong.
tinanong sa'yo ng counsel kung alam mo na ang Office of the President ang siyang nagbigay ng grant.
Can
Tama?
you repeat
At
your
ang sagot mo? Oo.
Can you repeat the question po?
No, you answered on cross on the question of counsel for the respondent if you are aware that the grant was given to the Vice President by the President,
Yes po.
and you answered yes.
Yes po.
Okay. Pag binigay ba ng presidente, like in this instance, ang confidential funds, wala nang obligasyon mag-liquidate ang Vice President ng paggamit niya sa confidential funds na yan.
Siyempre.
Meron po.
Meron
po
pa
siyang
rin
obligation to liquidate.
obligasyon. Pag-grant ba ng Office of the President, exempted na ang Vice President na mag-submit ng
Your
mga
Honor,
dokumento.
Your Honors,
Counsel for respondent.
that is leading.
Redirect, Your Honor. This counsel opened
Not
the door.
covered by cross, even, Your Honor. Yung
Your Honor,
exemption.
counsel opened the door. Counsel opened the door to this line of questioning because he said a grant was given by the President.
Objection is overruled. Witness may answer if he knows. Kung alam mo, Mr. Wamil, pakisagot po yung tanong ni Attorney Kapunan.
Can you repeat the question, ma'am?
Ang grant ba ng confidential funds ng isang presidente to a vice president, this president in particular, to the vice president, does it exempt the vice president for accounting for the use of that confidential funds under your joint circular?
No po.
Okay. So kailangan pa rin, sinasabi mo, na compliant, mag-comply.
Opo. Kailangan
Hindi
pa yun.
lang ang Office of the President. Kung binigyan rin ng grant ang Department Secretary of Education, kailangan rin.
Yes, ma'am.
Bakit? Ano ba ang nature ng pondo na yan? Pera ba yan ng Presidente?
Since ang confidential fund po ay public fund, so kailangan pong ma-properly account. So kailangan nilang i-liquidate properly and completely yung kanilang cash advances from the confidential fund.
So ang sinasabi mo, at nasa rationality ng Joint Circular, Section 1, public funds, public accountability, public officer. Tama?
Opo.
Okay, walang exemption. Hindi exempted si Sara Duterte para mag-account.
Yes, ma'am.
Sinabi rin, counsel for the Vice President also said, the Vice President also said, tinanong ka tungkol sa ano ba yung accrual method of accounting. Pakiulit, ano yung accrual method?
So under the accrual method po, the expenses is recorded upon incurrence and not upon payment po.
Okay. Allowed ba itong accrual method of accounting sa sa pag-evaluate ng confidential funds?
No ma'am, kasi kailangan po talagang binayaran yung expenses po.
Okay. So hindi pwedeng accrual, parang lista.
Opo,
Tama?
hindi po pwedeng lista.
Hindi pwedeng lista-lista. Kung binayaran, dapat cash out.
Yes ma'am.
Tama? At
Opo.
kung cash out, dapat may resibo. Tama?
Yes ma'am, opo.
So, hindi pwede ang accrual. Mr. Witness, okay, tinanong rin sa'yo. Itong utilization of confidential funds. Nakalagay, utilization of confidential funds. Tinanong sa'yo ng counsel, hindi ba dapat confidential rin? Do not divulge information on the use of confidential funds. Tama ba ang interpretation ng counsel for the respondent?
Hindi
Your
po.
Honor, that was not my interpretation. I was merely asking based on the memo, the COA circular that he read, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just that, just on that matter.
Okay,
Noted.
based-
Witness may answer.
Can you repeat the question ma'am?
Ang tanong, okay, sabi ng counsel, confidential funds yan. Bawal ang mag-reveal ng confidential information, citing certain provision in the revised penal code, certain guidelines, which we haven't seen. Pag confidential funds ba, lahat ng information na hinihingi sa inyo, kagaya ng sang ginastos, yung milyon-milyon na yan sa medicine, oy, bawal yan, confidential yan. Pwede ba yan, Mr. Witness?
Hindi po. Since ang confidential fund po ay public fund, so dapat po ay properly accounted po ito. And since ang involved po ay confidential fund, so it must follow the strict accounting and auditing guidelines po to prevent misuse.
Confidential ba yung, uy, bawal mo sabihin, sang grocery binili.
As an
Yung
answered, Your
pagkain na
Honor.
yan.
As an answered.
Asked and answered.
Food, Your Honor. And
As
all
an
the
answer,
items
Your
there. Lahat ng items na sinabi natin. Food, medicine,
As an
transport.
answered, Your Honor. I asked for a ruling.
Your Honor, please, I only asked for the medicine. I know I'm itemizing because
Asked and answered previously, counsel. Counsel for
Ulit
respondent is
ko
correct.
talaga, mali ka naman.
Kindly move on to the next point.
Kapunan.
now,
Natanong mo na
sinabi
yan
sa'yo na dapat, since this is accountable, strict, sinabi mo na ang pagka-interpret ng joint circular na yan, nandito sa dapat strict, no?
Yes ma'am.
Because public funds. ito.
Tama ka, Kevin. Wala sila napatunayan.
Pag
hanggang
sinabi
ngayon.
bang strict interpretation, and I will quote, strict accounting, the utilization of such funds is generally confidential and classified by nature, which requires not only strong internal controls. Tama?
Yes.
Nakita ba natin sa mga dokumento na sinubmit ng Presidente, ng Vice President at ng Secretary of DepEd, nakita ba natin yung mga internal controls?
Hindi po.
Bakit?
Kasi
Your
since may
Honor,
mga...
the witness is incompetent to answer because he only based his audit on the documents provided. He has no knowledge on the internal controls of the Department of Education or the Office of Vice President, Your Honor.
Your Honor, internal
If the witness
controls.
knows based on his observation of the documents submitted to him only insofar as that is concerned, Mr. Wamel, you may answer.
Since based on the documents po, may mga deficiencies pa rin po na noted. So it can be inferred na hindi strong yung kanilang internal control.
Okay. Ano mga deficiencies na na-notice mo?
Yung kanilang mga documents, some of the documents ay hindi compliant dun sa requirements ng Joint Circular 2015-01.
Anong documents nga?
Acknowledgement receipts na walang
Management
dates?
receipts. Yes po, walang date. Yung iba nakadate ng 2023 even if the period covered ay 2022.
Ay, yung mga dates naman, walang dates, ibang maliin dates. Innocent mistakes lang yan.
Liquidating documents para sa submitted 2023 para sa period 20.
Hindi, obvious naman na 2022 yon. Nagkamali lang 23 lagay. Pero mo naman, sinamit ang document ng resibo sa iyo, Attorney Wamil, January 2023. So paano ka maniniwala na tama yung December 2023? January pa lang eh.
22. May internal control ba yan?
Yeah, kinanapan mo ng butas yan. Hindi dapat magkamali. Dapat innocent mistake yan.
Actually, yung nasubmit naman po nila on time yung kanilang liquidation report.
Okay, on time nga eh. Dapat hindi ka naniniwala. Dapat inintindi mo na innocent mistake lang yung pagkalagay ng petsa na December 2023. Kasi January 2023 ka palang tumitingin.
Mga acknowledgement
Hindi pa
receipts
nangyari yung December.
na walang signatures.
Yes, ma'am.
O yun, pagkakamali
Internal
lang
control
yan.
ba yun?
That should have been prevented by a strong internal control po.
Nakalagay rin dito, in this section. Strict auditing rules to prevent mishandling and improper application of the funds. So,
In other words, dito natin napatunayan ng lahat ng inaakusa nila kay Sara na inaakusa nila na nabulsa, yun lang pala ang basehan nila ay yung petsa ng resibo. Imbis na 2022 ang taon, 2023 nalagay. Very obvious naman yan, binigay sa kanya ang resibo. Itong resibo namin. That was January 2023. So how would you now disallow that receipts when you know in fact that you were looking at the receipts when it was only January 2023? You have the authority to believe that it was December 2023. Wala pa nga February, March, April, May, June, wala pa eh. Kabubo naman talaga itong
sinabi mo na dapat strict ang compliance. Ikaw pa, as a state auditor, meron ka bang discretion sa pag-apply ng rules na to?
Can you repeat the question po?
Okay.
Ay, hindi.
You said that the basis for your evaluation
Tinanggi niya rin si
are
BBM
the
ng
express
pumisita.
provisions of these rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you exercise any discretion?
We exercise po professional judgments. Kailangan po namin i-evaluate if yung documents ay compliant dun sa requirements.
Okay.
So,
Professional judgment.
Yes, ma'am.
But is this judgment based on personal?
yan, judgment call mo lang naman pala eh. So, nakita na ninyo, ladies and gentlemen, na yung mga resibo na tinitingnan na sinasabi na mali, na sinasabi nila kay Merikis Piatos, kay Rinan Piatos, lahat po yan ay allowed, pinapayagan ng batas. At hindi kailangan ibigay ang pangalan ng mga tao na kung sino talaga ang totoong nakatanggap. At pinapayagan din yan ng batas na imbis na pera ibigay, ay medicines ibibigay. Pinapayagan din ng batas na imbis na pera ibibigay, pagkain ang ibibigay. So, nakikita natin na may restaurant pa. Pinapayagan ng batas yan sa mga tinatawag na confidential information. Tapos yung nilista niya na may pagkakamali na pinapabalik ang pera kay Sara Duterte ay yung mga resibo na nagkamali imbis na December 2022 ang petsa ay December 2023 ang nalagay. So that's pretty obvious that you are all kung naburirat lang sana nito na Luistro ang lahat ng resibo pati yung mga audit rules ng hanggang 1992, hindi na sana kayo, wala na sana kayong rason para magsampa ng kasong ito. So ngayon nakikita niyo sa likod ng testigo, andoon yung mga grupo ni Luistro, mga congressmen. So sila, doon nila nakikita na mali pala yung kanilang mga ginagawa. Ang pinipilit lamang nila na i-push laban kay Sara ay yung ebidensya na nakita nila na yari si Sara. Hindi nila pinupush ang ibang mga dokumento, ebidensya na makapagpapaliwanag kung bakit ganun. Grabe ng mga taong ito talaga.
Opinion.
Nagbigay pa kayo ng gastos sa Senado, 25 million a day ang gastos nito?
Hindi po.
This is judgment based on, ayoko yung mukha nitong officer na to. Bias. Is it based on
Hindi po.
bias?
Hindi
What
po.
is it based on? Your professional judgment is based on what?
Professional judgment is based on the experience and the applicable laws, rules, and regulations po.
Okay. Council also mentioned 3.9, which is confidential expenses.
I don't think I mentioned that, Your Honor.
Okay. Then I will mention it.
Not subject of the cross. Your Honor.
Are you referring to the JMC Council?
Your Honor, please, accounting, this council asked on how confidential expenses or funds are being accounted for. This is germane to the questions on cross.
No, my question, Council, is what 3.9 are you referring to? 3.9 of what?
3.9 of the joint circular, Your Honor.
Is there one?
It's a confidential expenses, which is, it refers to those expenses pertaining related to surveillance activities, et cetera, Your Honor.
Your
On
Honor.
page 3.
Beyond the scope of the cross, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please. He opened the door. He
I
says
did- what door did I
confidential
open, Your
funds. He says, confidential funds do not disclose information.
Your Honor, please, we have to put a limit to at least, apply what is in the rules of court suppletorily, Your Honor.
Subject to the discretion of the court, the redirect and cover matters not covered by the cross. The same is true with your cross counsel later on.
We submit, Your Honor.
It's,
Counsel may proceed with her question. Witness may answer.
okay. In confidential expenses 3.9, nakalagay dito, in your evaluation of confidential or liquidation of confidential funds or confidential expenses, nakalagay dito, are intended to support the mandate or operations of the agency, Mr. Witness.
So, anong tanong?
Nasa mandato ba ng Office ng Vice President ang magkaroon ng confidential funds?
Calls for an opinion, Your Honor, that the
Call-
witness is not
that's a legal
qualified to
opinion.
It's
answer.
competent, Your Honor. He knows what are allowed,
for an
what are
opinion,
not
Your
allowed.
Honor.
Objection,
Witness is not an expert on the
objection
mandate.
sustained. Witness is not competent to answer whether or not it is
Pahiya ka. Oh.
part of the OVP's function, much less a DepEd, to have confidential funds. That he did not see any confidential funds when he was with COA ICFAO does not mean that it is allowed or not allowed. Kindly move on to your next point, Counsel, please.
You also mentioned that
Pahiya si Kapunan.
you were asked about 4.2, correct?
Tama ka,
Yes.
Tekla. Wala na silang
I confirm that.
And in 4.2, it says there shall be supported with physical and financial plan, indicating the proposed amount allocated for each program, activity, and project.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ito ba ang sinabi ng council pinakita naman sa iyo yung dokumento. Why are you saying that there is no indication of what these projects are? What the disbursements pertain to? And what the confidential expense is based on? Why did you say that there is no?
Dahil hindi po naka-indicate dun sa kanilang physical and financial plan yung specific confidential activities.
Again, I have to object to that. Hindi pwede magbigay pa ng dagdag detalye dahil bawal ngayon. Malalaman ngayon kung magaling ang kalaban, malalaman niya ngayon kung sino yung nagbibigay ng impormasyon. Kaya, dapat hanggang dyan lamang detalye. Hindi na pwede. Kung pwede nga, sa old law ng COA hindi na nga dapat nasabit ng physical and financial plan
Hindi pa pwede ang substantial compliance dyan?
Kasi ang requirement po ng joint circular ay strict compliance.
Strict, hindi
Ang
substantial.
problema, naintindihan mo ba yung physical, ang ibig sabihin ng physical and financial plan, Attorney Wamil? Ang problema, nagiging iba yung judgment call mo, ang ibig sabihin mo niyang at walang standard definition kung anong ibig sabihin ng sufficient na financial plan at sufficient na physical plan.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in 4.8.5,
Bilisan mo tanong.
okay, Council makes mention in his cross that sa Office of the Vice President, ang SDO, Senior Disbursing Officer, Special, SDO IC Acosta, tama?
Sa OBP, yes ma'am.
Okay. At sa DepEd ay
Edward Parda.
ang SDO ay si Fajardo. Tama?
Yes ma'am.
At tama daw, sabi ng council na tama lang talaga na sila yung payees.
Yes ma'am.
Implying na sila ang tumanggap.
Yes ma'am.
Implying na, ito ba, pag silang tumanggap, sila lang nakakaalam?
Hindi po.
Hindi.
Opo. Kasi based on
Bakit?
the joint circular, si head of the agency po yung may responsibility to oversee the agency-wide use of the confidential fund and to ensure compliance with the requirements of the joint circular.
So,
Sino ang boss?
si Sara, di siyempre.
Sino ang head of agency ng Office of the Vice President?
Sara ba?
Si Vice President Sara Duterte po.
Okay. At nakalagay dito sa Senate na provision 4.8.5, nakalagay as among the requirements, approval by the head of agency. Tama?
Yes ma'am.
Ito. At nakita naman natin sa mga documents na present natin, lahat may approval ng head of agency si Sara Duterte. Tama?
Yung accomplishment report, yes
Sa
ma'am.
accomplishment report. Hindi lang sa OVP, sa DepEd.
Yes,
Meron nakalagay, approved, attested, certified, correct. Sino?
Even
Ang
yung
nag-certify.
certification po nung accountable officer on the utilization of the confidential funds of both the OBP and DepEd ay attested po ni Vice President.
So even if council says the SDO is Acosta for the OVP and the SDO for the DepEd is Fajardo, still the head of the agency, who in all the documents we have seen, signed, attested, approved, certified, is Sara Duterte as Vice
Ulit-ulit ang
President
tanong
and
mo.
as Secretary of the DepEd, correct?
Based on the documents, yes ma'am.
Dapat ask and answer din.
Okay. On 8.3, tinanong sa'yo, conclusive ba? 8.3, you mentioned prima facie findings. Tinanong sa'yo, is this conclusive?
Hindi po. Yes, prima facie po.
Pero miski na prima facie findings, meron bang presumption? Is there a presumption of innocency? Is there a presumption of guilt? As a matter of fact, expressly says, there is a presumption of misuse and that it is used for personal
objection.
benefit. Tama?
Based on this
Nagkukonklud ka na
provision
naman.
po, yes ma'am.
And so far, unless proven otherwise, that presumption still holds. She is presumed to have misused
Huh.
or to have used it for personal benefit,
Yeah, walang
Mr. Witness,
ebidensya na
correct?
ganun.
Yes ma'am.
Based on 8.3. Correct?
Yes ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor. Meron pa daw.
Council recross.
Recross just 2 points, Your Honor. Just 2 quick
Council
points.
correspondent
I
may
just want to
proceed.
put on this. Unang-una sa lahat po, ukol po doon sa acknowledgement receipts. Pagdating po sa mga undated na nabanggit nyo naman at nasa report nyo naman, you would confirm na sumagot ang OVP pero hindi na niya inabutan ang sagot or meaning hindi niya na alam kung sumagot man ang OVP doon sa notice of suspension.
Yes po, hindi ko na naabutan yun.
So probably for another witness. Ngayon doon sa unang sinabi po ng kagalang-galang na si Attorney Kapunan sa pagiging exempt, ni minsan ba humingi ang exemption sa inyo ang Vice Presidente sa audit ng kanyang confidential funds?
Ang humingi po ng, actually meron nag-request po na kung pwedeng audit query na lang
Opo.
yung i-issue instead of
Opo.
AOM. So
But hindi
parang
po
exception
exemption.
po yun dun sa provision ng joint circular na AOM yung i-issue.
Exemption po yung tinatanong ko. Just an exemption on the audit itself. The conduct of the audit, meaning nag-submit po ba sila ng liquidation reports?
Yes po.
Nag-responde po ba sila sa AOM nyo?
Yes po, pero hindi pa rin po sila compliant dun sa requirements.
No, Your Honor, I'm not asking that. I'm just asking for nag-submit ba sila? Did they respond to your AOMs?
Nag-submit pero hindi po full yung submission.
So they did not ignore your AOMs? At
Pero
least
hindi pa rin po
AOM
full submission yung ginawa nila.
The
Your Honor, not
question,
responsive to
Mr.
this,
Wamilis, did they submit a response? Whatever your evaluation of the response, complete or incomplete, is another matter.
Yes po, Your Honor. They submitted the response po dun sa AOM.
So they
That's all.
submitted a response.
That is all for recross, Your Honor. Again, Mr. Witness, thank you for your patience. Thank you.
With the permission of our colleagues, it's 2:30 and session was called by the Senate President to be convened at 3 p.m. May we continue with our interjections for this witness tomorrow?
Okay. So, wala na. So, at least nakita na niyo ang katotohanan. We saw everything. Wala pala yung bomba na pinagmamayabang nila. The most that they can be said is this. Na may mga resibo na walang petsa. Automatic, ginawa nila na disallowed na. Iniisip na misuse na ginamit na inisip na binulsa ni Sara. May mga resibo na mali ang petsa. Imbis na 2022 ay 2023 nalagay. So very obvious naman yan na dapat hindi ginawa sa judgment call dapat ng auditor. Dapat alam niya kasi nag-audit siya buwan ng January 2023. So how in all earth can he say that he must believe in the date that has the year 2023 when he was doing the evaluation in January 2023, yet malayo pang buwan ng December? Dapat alam niya na December 2022 yun. Hindi niya lang na ano. Next is, marami pang ibang mga, kumbaga clerical error ang lahat, kumbaga typo errors ang lahat. Pagkatapos, yung isa pa doon, yung kulang daw yung physical and financial plan. Ang gusto niya, mangyari sa physical plan, yung pag-implementa ng project, kailangan i-detalye pa, hoy, malalaman ng kalaban kung saan pumunta. Ay, bumili kami sa Mercury Drug din sa Cotabato City. Eh di, alam na kayo kung saan. Do not give a hint. Sa 1992 Audit Memorandum Circular, nagsasabi na any hint bawal. Any hint bawal. Baka malaman, kita mo namatay po si Hector Mabilangan ng NPA. Siya nagbibigay ng informasyon kung saan si Caro Jer noon. Di ba? Ganon lang ho kasimple. Kaya nung nagpakasal sa simbahan sa Quezon Town, si Hector Mabilangan ay pinatay siya paglabas sa simbahan. Ang pumatay sa kanya, NPA rin. Ganon po yun. So, ganon kadelikado ang mga informasyon, kaya nga binibigyan ng liwi yan. Kita mo nga, kahit ano pwede may bigay, hindi lahat pera. Kanila naman hinanap nila pera. An example of that is what the CIA did in the case of launching a manhunt for Bin Laden. Hindi nila alam kung saan si Bin Laden. Ibis na pera ang binigay nila doon sa kapalit ng telephone number para kay Bin Laden, ay binigyan nila ng Ferrari kasi iyan ang gusto ng ahente. Ha? So, kaya yan po ang audit rules. So, you must learn. Thank you naman, Tekla, at natututo kayo. Ganun po yun. I-continue natin kasi bukas, mag-interjection naman, question naman mga senador. The same with this. Magandang gabi po. Kababayan ko, huwag magpaapi. Merong api dahil nagpapaapi. At laban lang, tuloy lang. Laban Alex, yan tayo. Ha? Si Iyala. Green lang po ang kulay ng kanyang ginagamit lagi. Hindi ibig sabihin na makasara siya. In fact, ang alam ko nga, makabibiim siya eh. Oo, di ba? O yan, hanggang dyan lang tayo. Magandang gabi po, magandang umaga po sa inyo. At may gagawin pa ako. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Tekla. Tulog na ba ako? Sabi ng asawa ko, lalaintorni ba? Good morning. Kevin, harap. Hanggang dyan lang po. Mary Jane Andrade. I-like niyo po ako. I-follow niyo ako sa TikTok. Sa Instagram, ang TikTok ko, 3 account ko ata eh. Instagram, sa Facebook, at saka sa Twitter. Okay, magandang umaga po. Kabayan!